Robot Station SW85. Welcome to Jennifer Kaiser's workplace. Eliminating glitches in the operating process and fitting out the sides of the Mercedes S-Class. All part of her daily routine.
I'm installing sound-absorbing insulation in the body. That's important later so you don't hear headwind-related noises.
Jennifer practically grew up at Daimler. First, she trained as a mechatronic engineer here. Now she's adding an industrial engineer qualification.
I was kind of born into a car family. Cars were always a topic at home.
So does she have cars in her blood?
Kind of, you could say that.
And she isn't the only one.
Hey there, should we take our break?
The colleague handing Jennifer a snack isn't just a co-worker. He's also her brother. 2 years her senior, he's as at home at the plant as she is. With 39,000 employees, Sindelfingen is Mercedes' biggest production site. Nevertheless, these two are recognized across the facility, even in the break room.
She's really well known. So is the father, though I don't know him personally. A fine family.
Doesn't that bother her sometimes?
No, not at all. I think it's nice to see how Dad gets around and everyone who knows him. People always say, "You're Jurgen's daughter." And I say, "Yeah, that's right." It's really nice.
This hall is Pascal Kaiser's domain. He's the assembly engineer in the family. It's the machinery which he builds that ultimately lets cars roll off the assembly line.
Right now we're adjusting the pneumatics to ensure things run smoothly later. It's practically the finishing touches we're doing here.
A negotiated wage coupled with the occasional one-off payment or Christmas bonus. It's an attractive proposition.
It's one of the most secure employers in the country. It's like a tower of strength, and that certainly gives you a sense of security.
So, once a Daimler employee, always a Daimler employee? It might sound stifling, but for these young workers, it's a career goal. Their father, Jurgen Kaiser, has been building a prototype in the development department. Whenever he can, he gives the kids a ride home, or at least just stops in to say hi.
When they were first being trained up, I dropped by a lot at the training department and took a look at what they were doing. I'd be invited in by the master technicians, and even now, when the opportunity arises, I like to come by and see what they're doing.
A 30-kilometer drive away, it's not uncommon to see a Mercedes parked outside the houses here. The Kaisers have 5. Here, all the key Daimler departments are represented around the coffee table. Did Jennifer inherit her talent from her grandfather? Like his granddaughter, he worked in body construction.
We needed a good job, and Daimler and IBM were the companies that had something to offer financially. You always earned well and had a future. This is your great-grandfather. He worked at Daimler too. You never saw him, right?
Inge Kaiser is the only member of the family who's never worked at the plant. 4 generations of car manufacturers, keeping Daimler in the family.